afternoon from Saskatchewan. My name is LizaWithaZed. This is my lovely husband, Mike.
Boy.
And welcome to LastPlays. And today, we are continuing with Shadowrun Returns.
You can just hit continue. It jumps to your last save, but this will do too.
Okay. The Dead Man's Switch. Your plane hits the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Say that 5 times fast.
Thanks.
Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped backseat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts. Ew. Whether from the living or the dead. Ew. If you're hurting bad enough for New Yen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. Ew.
Sweetie.
Yeah.
It's Shadowrun.
I
You
know.
just have to
I
stop
know.
saying you.
I know. I know. This franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watt's body ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. Death and Bleach is my next pop punk metal band. Okay. Okay. So that's the camera. Oh, right. There do not appear to be any interactive thingies in here. I'm in the back! I really hope that's not Sam. I really hope that's a doctor or something, because, what the fuck? The smell of death and decomposition wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial-grade antiseptic. Wow, they're really good at the whole, oh, right. I have to manually adjust.
At the top left, the little arrow button.
Yep.
Will immediately center the screen on you.
Oh!
So if you want to adjust other than that, you can do that. You can also do it with holding the right mouse button down and moving the mouse.
Okay. Noted.
But that's the quick one.
Ew. Okay.
No, seriously, you need to stop saying you, otherwise you will never get through this scene.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna be seeing that face in my nightmares. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job!" A little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes. No, there isn't! Although it might just be stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. There's nothing kindly in those eyes! Fucking look at those eyes and tell me there's something kindly in them! Illustrator, you dropped the ball!
Dresden's a good sort.
Okay!
He's a little weird, but he's a good sort.
Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour. And some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the Organ Grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise's area's coroner, too. And you are? I'm blocking off some of the dialogue options. So, the dialogue options are, Coyote Blue, I'm here about Sam Watts. Coyote Blue, I represent a man named Sam Watts, and I'm here to look into his murder, and no one you've ever heard of, now tell me about Sam Watts. So, do I want to go bare minimum, professional, or fuck you? I mean, I imagine these don't actually make that much of a difference.
They don't.
Yeah. Let's be nice and professional about all this. Interesting. A dead man makes for a strange client. But what makes you think he's here? He had a locator chip embedded in his skull? Don't fucking tell me what I'm about, son. I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. Press haven't caught wind of it yet, well, this being all the way out here in the Barrens. I don't imagine they give much of a fuck about murders in the Redmond Barrens, because those are like a dime a dozen.
No, pretty much.
Yeah. So, who told you he was dead? I don't need to tell you how much I'm getting paid for this. That's not a thing that's happening. So, Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. Dwarf raised his eyebrows, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man's switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. I've probably given this guy a really weird voice, but I don't care.
I was just about to say, I love the voice you gave Dresden. He's a recurring character for the rest of the story. So.
Oh, goody! I get to do my, fucking bargain basement Mark Hamill all the way through this game. That's awesome.
Sorry, I now have a mental image of Mark Hamill playing Dresden.
You're welcome. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Emerald City Ripper? Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she, or they, always removes an internal organ from the victim. Delicious. A trophy hunter. What was it? Watts's liver was cleanly cut out. How about the other lucky contestants? The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had the spleen removed. Okay, so that's what probably makes this a wacky serial killer and not just your average organ booster, because your average organ booster would just take everything sellable.
Mm-hmm. Also, the fact that he used a scalpel.
Wouldn't that be the most efficient way to organ boost?
Not in the day of laser cutters.
Ah. Okay, so wacky serial killer. Your smile is so comforting.
Oh my, you have no idea.
Oh God! Dress! What are you laughing about?
Your reaction to Officer McCluskey.
Dresden! Get out here! I'm here about the new Ripper Vic Sam wants. Let's see. Sam's body's half covered by a sterile surgical sheet, his face an ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest there's a small, pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It seemed the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Wow, that's creepy. You can examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Okay, business card. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Okay. I know what the Seamstresses Union is. For various reasons. Do they go into it in game?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then I'm not gonna bother with the exposition here. Look at the cred stick. Standard cheap unsecured cred stick, no way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Sam's shirt. Bag sloshes in your hand. Sam, I feel terrible that we are blah, 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 blah. We have been blah, 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 long blah, 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 to say I'm sorry. Blah, 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 blah. See you there. Love, Jessica. I'm tempted to take the cred stick, but I don't want to fuck with evidence. But I'm a Shadowrunner, so why do I care?
I don't know why you care.
Okay.
Congratulations, you have Sam's last 300 new yen.
Okay. Oh, a basic med kit. That's not evidence, it's just now I have a med kit. Hi. Can I fucking talk to you?
Again, it helps if you click on the speech bubbles.
On the speech bubble instead of... Yeah, fair enough. Towering over the diminutive corner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusk, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow. This is Shadowrun. Central Casting includes those now. Get with the times.
Well, to be fair, only a crooked cop would be an orc in Central Casting.
Ugh. That's racist! No, it's accurate, though, yeah.
Yeah, that's racist.
So is Central Casting.
Film noir meets Lord of the Rings.
Yep. Anyway, you can smell his cheap aftershave a mile away. That's not an orc thing, that's a cop thing. Insert pig joke here. Moving on. So this... Did I give this asshole a voice?
Evil J.K. Simmons.
So this new Ripper Vic, what's? Name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? Jesus Christ, you're a ray of goddamn sunshine! So you insisted at the time. Come on. Come on, she offed herself. I have it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. The Ripper Cage is my ticket to a lieutenant's bag. Get me pictures of Spider-Man. Sorry.
It's okay, it's my fault.
It is absolutely your fault.
Mostly my fault. You're the one who did that voice. Just saying.
Yeah, but I wasn't thinking of it as evil J.K. Simmons, so... Wait, isn't evil J.K. Simmons just, oh my god, I've forgotten his name. Exploding Lemons guy. God damn it, what's his fucking name?
Dave Johnson.
Yeah!
Well, but... Evil J.K. Simmons with a flat top is J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Boy, does this guy have a flat top.
He really does! I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows his way around his scalpel. He has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy, too. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon? Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. Fucking Christ. I'm not getting paid enough for this. I'm not getting paid anything for this. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star Detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Yeah, good luck with that ticket to the lieutenant's office, man. You can't even notice a goddamn elf shaman picking their nose right behind you. Christ. My left ass cheek will make lieutenant before you do. Who the hell are you? I'm the nobody who didn't hear nothing. I'm new in town. You the welcoming committee? I don't have strength 4, so I don't get to intimidate him. Let's play professionalism with this guy and see how it goes. Are you the detective on this case? I was hired by Sam Watts to assist you in finding his killer. The dreck you were! Oh! Okay. You get anywhere near my investigation, will be you on the slab, elf. Okay, well that's what professionalism gets me. Fuck you, pig. That's, just to be clear, that's a cop thing, not a racist thing.
It's okay, he's a damn dirty cop.
I'm your worst nightmare! I'm a damn dirty cop! Great, now I want orange soda. You get like 50 billion LizaWithaZed points if you get that reference. Either of those references, okay? Okay. Anyway, Dresden, get me more! I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion! No, you're not. Yeah, fuck you too, sunshine. Okay. Do you always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties, too. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? Sam was there when I needed him. I'm gonna return the favor. Fascinating again! Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 new yen a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. You have honor after a fashion. Yeah, and I spell it correctly, too.
Come on, this is Seattle.
Oh, okay, this takes place in Seattle, so they're allowed to spell it incorrectly. With no U. Just to be fucking 110% clear with that. Anyway, you have honor after a fashion. I try to honor that in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? Oh, okay, so... Do I get to pick all of... Is this one of those I only get to pick some and... No, okay.
Just as a hint, anytime there are different ways of saying the same thing, you only get one of them, and it makes no difference to the story tree.
Okay.
Anytime you have a whole bunch of different questions, you get to work through most, if not all of them.
Well, on the take, who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. Okay, what was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report. My actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. I'm going to ask these just because these are here, but what are organs worth these days isn't relevant because we know it's not an organ legger. Because, for all the reasons I previously stated, we know it's not an organ legger. But what are organs worth? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of new yen, but individual organs? Not worth as much anymore. With all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days. Organ Grinders only deals in recently deceased. There are plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky, though. And they don't care where the bodies come from, either. Charming. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose. I wouldn't know where to look. Of course not. You're a very reputable chop shop. Have you heard of the Seamstresses Union? It's a near-night club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going-out type. Always too much to be going around here. Plus, the dead are just easier to get along with. Okay. I need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay. I'll go do that.
Those aren't the body lockers, but feel free to loot his first aid supplies anyway. You'll need them.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, thanks for the med kits. The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal what? 21 degrees Celsius. That's room temperature, for those of you who don't know Celsius. It's about 70?
A little above.
Yeah.
72.
It's about 72. Open the drawer. Cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Yeah, this guy's not dead. Whoa! Easy there! Ah! Yeah, he's not dead! Not a moron! Am I amusing you?
Tremendously.
I'm glad somebody's getting something out of this. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. Yeah, very unusual. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. This is too close to my Sam Watts voice, isn't it?
Sam Watts sounds more goofy.
That's true.
So you can probably get away with it.
Well, you know, he reminds me of the I Want You to Play One of My Songs guy from American Pop.
Hmm?
So, I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. What do I look like, a devil? Give me a break, chummer. I haven't had my soy calf yet. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I notice you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? I'll ask the questions. What the hell are you doing in a morgue drawer? Well, playing dead, mostly. A bunch of gangers out there want my head, and I'd rather keep it. Figured I'd lay low for a while, give them some time to cool down. John! Is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level, working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses. Might be size you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then. The name's Jake. And you are? Call me Coyote Blue. Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging out at the Seamstresses Union that night, tripped out and rowdy. I've been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out. So I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. Damn, maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now, what's wrong with this intestine? What?
Well done, sound effect.
You're welcome.
I'm just going to blame the writers for that one.
Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Not a real run unless the Johnson screws you twice. Twice or thrice? I was just wondering. It's been a long time since Shadowrun first came out, so I thought there might be inflation involved. It's still twice?
It's still twice, largely because the phrase has fallen out of favor.
Oh!
It is felt that professional behaving Shadowrunners can negotiate things with Mr. Johnson's in ways that do not involve the Johnson cramming it up the hoop.
That's cute.
Well, also professional Shadowrunners have the sense to assume that the Johnson hasn't told them everything, isn't telling them the strict truth, and has an ulterior motive that they haven't mentioned.
So in other words, if the Johnson screws you twice, it's your own damn fault.
Pretty much.
Hmm.
These days, the main phrase is shoot straight, conserve ammo, and never, ever deal with a dragon.
Good
Considering
advice.
that there's the CEO of 2 out of the big 10 major corporations and the head of a notable nation in the vicinity of Seattle, it's not an easy thing.
Oh, it's true. It's true. Anyway. Where the fuck was I? Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Jake smiles. You get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Yeah, well, it's not like Halloweeners have the fucking reputation of being competent. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him. Until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last stay in this place. You've done this before? I'm curious about if he's done this before, but I want to know if he knows anything else relevant to Sam's death. These don't feel like they're the same way of saying... Do you know anything else? I know they found his body a block away from the Union, just lying there in broad daylight. That's the Barrens for you. Shame, though. Wish I'd been there. Those slagging gangers hadn't come along. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leader's got the whole gang searching the Barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night, trust me. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for noticing that I'm broke as fuck and I ain't got shit. And for being so fucking gentlemanly about it. Yeah. Creepy ass rose-colored glass motherfucker. What do you say? It's nice to have someone watching your back out there, assuming you can trust them. I get it. Gotta be careful in this trade. I'm not one to go back on a deal, though. John can vouch for that. Plus, you know where I'm hiding out, right? Doesn't leave me a lot of room to sell you out. Well, he's got me there. What do you say? Oh, same 2 options. I'm feeling generous, because I already scammed 300 new yen that I shouldn't have. Great, I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers, but this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised we even made it to the morgue in one piece without packing some heat. funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So, you need a weapon? I can't remember if I took any levels in actually. Okay, so I don't have any close combat, but I do have ranged combat.
Yep.
I don't have any spellcasting. Oh, right, spellcasting doesn't work. Oh, I have 2 karma I can spend.
Yep.
Where did I get karma from?
From searching, Sam's body.
Oh, okay. Oh. Good to know.
You can, however, reference this thing while in conversation, which is good.
Yep.
Especially because sometimes they'll put, like, codes and details you need to complete actions.
Okay.
In your mission items.
In your mission items? Okay.
So you can look at the mission items while still in conversation and then do something useful with them.
Okay. Okay, so... Give me a pistol. I'm good with a shotgun. Happen to have an SMG with you.
This is all your call, because you don't have ranged combat specialization.
I don't, no. I'm gonna go with SMG.
Sure.
Spray and pray, fair enough. Oh, wait, that's the coroner's voice, goddammit. Spray and pray, fair enough. Take this. It's a little beat up, but it works. So, ready for an evening out in the town? Tell me more about these gangers first. Well, they're one of the nastier gangs in town. Their symbol is a flaming jack-o'-lantern, but you wouldn't like their version of trick-or-treating very much. Around here, they're led by a troll named John Paul, really. He's got all the Halloweeners in the Barrens looking for me. We take him out, maybe I can breathe a bit easier. Alright. Just watch my back, don't make me regret this. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't know if I want extra heat on my head. We can live whenever you're ready. We can also leave whenever you're ready. Okay, so, there's no, like, hidden shit in here, right? If it doesn't come up when I hit Alt.
There is no hidden shit in this entire game. If it doesn't come up when you hit Alt, it's not there.
Is that too far away?
Yes and no. You should... When that happens, you should go to it. But until you can actually see what the icon is,
okay,
you won't be able to click on it.
Lastern 3 to announce new Seattle Research Division. Sources say press conference tonight at 6 PST. Head out into the Barrens? Confirm. I know that probably doesn't mean anything, but... Oh, there's plot for that. Yeah, okay. The Redmond Barrens. Run in the Seattle sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. It doesn't matter your business, the Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, add a dash of tourist trap, and you've got a recipe for mean as hell. Jesus Christ. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime remind him he's home. Okay there, bud. Moving on.
Home is where your stuff is.
Yeah, that's true. My stash is just around the corner in the alley. Is that true? Okay, so I can't talk to or interact with any of these people. There's Soy Calf. There's A working lady doing her job. Looking for a date? Elves are my favorite. That's awesome, sweetie, but I can't afford you.
Forward and to the left.
Oh,
That's
I
the
know,
opposite
I'm
side.
just...
Get the stash first.
Get the stash first and then explore?
And then explore.
Okay. So...
Click.
Okay. Hidden in the garbage-strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader on the front. Open the safe with Jake's mag card. Smooth hiss. Safe open reveals a collection of gear that is a perfect match for your skills, because of course it is. You take the gear. Okay. Oh. Hello, Halloweeners. Oh! Oh, God damn it.
Enemies always go first.
Oh, I just realized.
Yeah.
That explains why I haven't been able to hear the music. Okay. I should save the totems for, like, a tougher fight, yeah? Yeah.
Especially since there's one just around the corner. Do remember you do have some spells.
Where? Because that's my inventory.
Oh, right. You don't have anything in your spell book yet.
Apparently not.
Okay. Yeah, you are going to have to find a talisman right quick.
How are you not... Fucking muggers. So, welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need a new spot to hide my gear. Good dead drops are so hard to keep. Well, at least they were too dumb to break my maglock. Now that you got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Can I go talk to these people?
Yep.
Excuse me, sir. I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight, and we need some help. Oh, we can pay you! Some thugs are shaking down the market we've been set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them forever. But no one will stand up, and Lone Star isn't about to get involved. Oh, thank you. Just down the street, sir. Please, our livelihoods depend on this market. Okay, so that's a side quest, I presume.
Yep.
Her clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Why, what's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes. Set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are those are the guys we're after. Sounds like a friendly bunch. You gonna be safe out here? You think I'm dumb enough to get caught out in the open by one of those assholes? Nah. I know these streets like the back of my hand. Worry about your own skin. Anything else I should know? The leader's a big old troll named John Paul. Real piece of work, even for a wiener. Pro tip, kids. Don't name your gang something that allows them to be nicknamed the Wieners. Unless you're a very specific kind of gang. Yep, that's him. Jake checks his pistol. Thanks for the heads up. No sweat. Okay. So is there anything down these side?
Yeah, you can...
Like, is that guy's market this way?
The guy's market is actually the other way. I don't know what that is.
Well, why don't I go check it out? Hopefully I don't, like, fuck up the plot by doing that.
Oh no, I guess that is the guy's market. Wow, I had that
And
layout.
this is the head thug. Okay, so what's...
And that is where the Halloweeners are hanging out.
That's where the Halloweeners are hanging out. And this is the guy's market.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Be warned about this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike a lot of the fights you're gonna get into,
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna end up in the open with your pants down before you can do a whole lot. The layout in here is just a bitch.
Commerce is like a weed taking root in the cracks and services of the world wherever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of the Redmond Barrens. Okay, so that's all that was that little detail. The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Hey! Who the hell are you? Etiquette gang. I don't have etiquette gang, and I don't have strength 4. Bet your mom's real proud of you right now. Like, I ain't heard that before. I don't see a badge, so why don't you mind your own? Business, dusting you's gonna get me paid. I knew you were looking to cause static. Dash! Ice this guy! Jesus Christ, you fucking... Okay. I'll save the totem for the Halloweeners fight. This doesn't... Ah, fuck.
So, Jake has a spell book.
Yes, Jake has a spell book.
Oh, did you see the glowing mystical circles?
No, I didn't.
Okay. You'll see them again when it comes up with Jake. You can't see them again yet for Coyote Blue. Your skills aren't high enough. Those are ley line nodes.
Okay.
And they boost your power.
Nice. Yeah.
That's an aim spell. You can cast that on your friend.
Nice! Oh, that didn't take much. I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world. Hands out a few new yen. Please, it's the least we can do. You need it more than I do. I thought I was going to get karma for that, but I didn't.
You did.
Well, no, but I got it. I thought I was going to get more karma for refusing the money.
Yeah. No, you just deprived yourself from money. Probably because you're wrong. You actually do need it more than they do.
Oh. Good point. Anyway, let's go fight the Halloweeners. Let's go find the Wieners.
Wieners.
Wieners. Wieners.
Okay, we just sound like idiots. Because nobody's going to get that.
No, nobody's going to get that reference at all.
Well, one person.
One person's going to get that reference. And they watch my show.
There you go.
Hey, asswipes! Take another step forward. We're going to plant you right there. This is Halloween property now. Oh my god. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute, you're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweens are collecting that bounty. And killing you? Well, that'll be a nice bonus. Okay, yeah, fuck you.
So we got about 4 guys to deal with here.
I think I will summon one of my spirits for this. Unless you think that I need to save it for even bigger fish.
No.
The skull dismisses them.
Yep.
I would really like some spells, please. No, that would take all 2 of my... Fucking. Let's go with just 1 AP for now, thank you. Shit.
Liza, they missed. You're bad when they hit.
And then it's my turn, yeah? No, it's still his turn.
Yep.
Bye! Okay, no, you know what? No more pushing my luck.
That's fair.
You're dead, Jake! Dead! Can I do that again? No, I can't. But I can shoot you. Whoa, whoa, Uncle, I was just playing for you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners. Call it even, yeah? Then lower your weapon away. Hold on, Coyote Blue. Let's think about this. This makes a difference, I assume. Whether or not you let this guy live.
I've never let him live, so I don't know. I would presume so, that it makes a difference in some way. I don't know what that difference is, because I've never let him live.
No second chances. I'm that kind of man. You're right, let's finish this. Oh, Drek. Oh! Reload. And then shoot him.
Yep. That's how that works.
Okay.
So you're up to 4 karma now.
Yep. And visit the murder site.
Yeah, murder site's further in the direction of the black.
Like this way?
Yep.
Okay. And there's people to talk to. Is this the murder site?
Yep. Anything that is in the shape. Oh, hey. Can you go into the Seamstresses Union right now?
I don't know. Just need a fix. Sounds of laughter and music, something. I mean, from within, but you better finish your mission first. No, it doesn't let you go in.
Okay.
Lets me talk to these people, though. Hey, Chummer, got some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his back pocket. Okay, what do you have?
Drugs.
Oh.
Bobby's a local drug dealer.
I'm guessing there are long-term downsides for using combat stims? Or is this game not that sophisticated?
This game is not that sophisticated. There are short-term downsides to using combat stims for you.
Oh, good point.
Which is your skills don't run off of anything that those boost.
That's true. And I don't want nitro because that actually takes a hit. Oh, I have nothing to sell. Okay. I have a lot of basic med kits.
That's impressive. That's an impressive amount of damage you haven't taken.
Dan the Donut Man. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains older than he is.
You're not reading stuff out loud.
Oh, thank you. What can I get you, Chummer? Do you see the murder in the alley across the way? What can you tell me about the Barons? I'll take a deli donut. A deli donut? A deli donut! A jelly donut and a soy calf. I'll see you around. Actually, I will take a deli donut and a soy calf. Enjoy! See the murder in the alley across the way? Nope, I was closed when it happens, babe. It's the Barons. Back alley killing's nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business, some of his victims are real people. You know, folks with sins. What can you tell me about the Barons? Barons? Well, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch we're on is called Touristville, though. I suppose the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggings, and you might survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. He scratches his armpit. Now, behind me, that's the Seamstresses Union. You want drugs, drinks, or favors, or information around here, the Union's your spot. Hell, that place is the reason I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party. Mrs. Kubota owns the joint, and she's quality. A hard woman, but fair. Oh, well, I'll see you around then. Oh, there's Sally again. Oh no, different Sally. Packing up her scent. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. You got a great view of that alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened here. Sure, I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. And let me guess, you didn't go running over to see if the guy was okay. Hell no. Round here, that kind of thing gets you killed. Well, thank you for your time. No problem. Alright, let's go talk to William. As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights. Whoa! Hold on a minute. Lone Star is above collecting on a corp-issued bounty, and the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. Sorry, friend, I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take me in where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Likewise, Jake, give me a call when you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop in the Seamstresses Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just a damn stiff drink? That's the place. That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. All right. Bye, Jake. Oh, this is interesting. I'm hoping I can get to a place where I can stop and save.
You're like 2 conversations away from
A loading
break point.
Okay, good. The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness. Oh, pardon me. The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and the dark red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looked cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling you, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm going to die in the cold tonight. And I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation and I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage, I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Fucking charmer. Typical. I hate all you pigs! Now what? Here, check the site for spectral DNA. Tempting. How good am I at lying? Oh! You picked up a donut and some soy calf for you. Oh, neat. Meet my friend Mr. Credstick. We just need a few minutes to look around.
The donut and soy calf are 10th the cost.
Yep. And just as effective, I bet. Good instincts of mine. Long night, eh? You look cold, so I picked up a donut and some soy calf for you. Hey, thanks! You know, my dad was a cop. This is back when cops actually worked for the government. I love this setting. Anyway, it's cute that you think... Never mind. He said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen it till now, so what can I do for you? I don't feel like lying to this guy. I'm actually working for the dead man to help find his killer. Can I come into the alley and look around for a bit? Client is a chalk line? That's messed up, man, but I respect it. Okay, but don't mess anything up. Not that anyone would likely notice, because forensics aren't coming back. Okay, well... Oh, I should talk to William here.
Mm-hmm.
Hugh, I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What'd you want? Know anything about the murder that took place here? You a copper? Working for some corp? Nope, I'm as sinless as you. Mind answering a few questions? What makes you think I'm sinless? I'm just messing with you. Of course I'm sinless. System ID number, my ass. What kind of questions you got? Did you see the murder? Nope. Can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Miss James up the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. By then, that jerk-face in uniform already set up shop in my alley. What else did you see that night? Well, you know, earlier in the night I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. He bought some donuts and 2 cups of soy calf off of Dan over there. Seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Tell me more about the troll's cyberware? Well, it was big. I think it must have had some hospital attachments since I saw some needles. Oh. It was a lot like one I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me, let me tell you. Never trusted one of them cyber people. You live in this alley? Sure, for the last couple months I've been sleeping there. But I spend my days out doing odd jobs for the street merchants and panhandling tourists over near the Seamstresses Union. That's all I needed to know, thanks. See you around. Okay. Amidst a shard of glass from brilliant lights. Small piece of glass which looks like the bottom of a test tube. Okay. Coyote. Relative? Pick up the coat and blankets. Work light is new. You can see that all the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it looks like they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them all at the same time. 2 distinct sets of footprints, humans ending at the chalk outline, a larger set, possibly orc or troll, following just beyond the first. Okay, interesting. Is that everything? That's everything here, yeah?
Yep.
Looks to be. Okay. I'm gonna go back and talk to this guy. I think these belong to you. My stuff! Mighty decent of you. Don't see that kind of thing too often out here. Yeah, well. Us street people gotta look out for each other. So,
on your way to the Seamstresses Union.
Talk to Dan the Donut Man. You sell some donuts to a troll wearing scrubs last night? Maybe. What's to you? I sell a lot of donuts. I tell him about a troll that bought donuts from me right before a murder. They'll haul him in just to see if anyone will pay the bail. Not today, my friend. Is it worth buying more donuts from this guy? Make him friendlier? No? Okay. Well, I'll see you around. And then Bobby's just going to try and sell me more drugs.
Yeah, now you can just head to the Seamstresses Union.
Okay. Let me piss first. About to leave Barons, blah, blah, blah. Enter the Seamstress Union. Would you like to proceed? Confirm. And this will autosave?
Yep. This will autosave.
And then this is the loading screen so I can pause here.
Yep.
All right. So, thanks for joining me today. Like this video if you liked it. Comment if it made you think. Share if you know someone else you think would like it. And subscribe if you want to see more. That's it for today. That's it for now. And I hope I see you again next time. And I hope I see you again next time, too.
As much as you want, as long as you want me.
Aw, I will want you forever.
Oh,
But I only probably want you on my show for Shadowrun.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Play me out, Bowman.